What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Pltr Gang Investments, back with another video, man. So today was a bittersweet day in these markets, man. Sofi had earnings, they beat, but as any Sofi shareholders, long-term investors know, they did what they like to do. They knocked us down, even though we beat on earnings. I think it was down like 8, 9, 10% at one point. So I actually sold one of my Sofi calls, believe it or not. Let me see if I can find that for you guys. I sold the Sofi call I showed y'all on this portfolio. I still got 1 or 2 on like a longer term portfolio, but for my trading portfolio, I had to cash that out. We took like 70, 80, 90% gain, something like that. We was up 180%. So we took that, bought us a share of Palantir. We still moving. I got this new call up here, this IonQ call, and like I said, that wasn't the one that I bought at the best technical level, but the stock's moving, so that was like an entry position. If they really knock that call down, I might double down or something. Palantir's still going. They just holding up. Palantir is holding up like a champ, man. I'm kind of glad Palantir is my biggest position right now. At the time of recording this, we're at $44.99 again, the same price we was at yesterday. And we just holding on to earnings. I got this Rocket Lab call out here, but I want to talk about this small cap rally, man, because today was our first day where we sort of had a pullback, so I didn't really add to a lot of the stuff I've been looking at. I'm just doing more research, still waiting, but it's a lot of stocks that's been breaking out. Like, I've been looking at this Oklo. You know, I'm not gonna chase that. It's a nuclear energy stock, because Microsoft did that nuclear deal with the AI. I believe it was like a week and a half ago or something like that. So the nuclear stock's going crazy. So I'm doing that research. What else I was looking at? SoundHound, Serve Robotics. You know what I'm saying? Some of these AI use case type of companies. I'm watching these real heavy because they're really small, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't getting the same degree of safety we'll get playing with like an Nvidia or a Microsoft or even a Palantir. These companies small for real. Some of them aren't profitable yet, so I like to do a little more research before I hop down, but it's some stuff I'm looking at. The Serve Robotics, they're gonna be taking the delivery driver's job, you know what I'm saying? I hustle, I do some DoorDash on the side. They're gonna be taking that job in the future, you know what I'm saying? So I need to get some money off that when they take my job, you know what I'm saying? But those are just a few of the stocks I'm looking at. We still got the rest of Magnificent 7 earnings this week, so that's gonna be very interesting to see. Like I said, any surprises, I'm gonna let y'all know. Any surprises, I'm gonna let y'all know. But I'm thinking things should be good unless those companies did a lot of AI spin or something, you know what I'm saying? Let's look at some technicals real quick on what's going on out here. So I was thinking we can start with Palantir again, you know what I'm saying? Since you know I'm a Palantir type of guy, I'm gonna go out to the daily time frame. Let's see what we can get out here. So on the daily time frame on Palantir, we are still at these highs, of course. We've got a big old fair value gap holding us down right here, as y'all could see. Look like it's, what, the 44.50 to 43.70 range. So that's a bounce point. Looks like we already did bounce off that point. I think I caught my share of Palantir today here, like 44.22. So yeah, we fell into that fair value gap and bounced. So it's holding up. Like I said on Palantir's end, I think it would take some serious macro to really knock us down. I think Alex Karp got this, but as we've seen with Sofi, well, actually I can't even compare Palantir and Sofi. The Bears got problems with Sofi. But as long as Alex Karp hold it down, we should be good there. Let me look at this IonQ stock, man. This thing been riding. This is the one I said I had such a bad entry on. They just been riding, breaking out. Market structure shift. They pulled into a fair value gap. They trying to bounce. The fair value gaps are pretty small. I could try this, people. 1382 or something. I could try and do that. I could try and do that if it falls down there. I also see 10 and what else? 1163. Yeah, mark those on your calendar. I don't know if we're getting all the way back down there in this environment, but you know, if something bad comes out, we could get back down there. Let's see what else I got on my watch list that would be interesting for you guys. Sofi. Man, Sofi did me dirty today, man. I'm so mad. I gave up like 80% of gains. So yeah, bears knocked Sofi down. They did find some resistance at this in this fair value gap in the 960 range. They got a decent resistance in the 940, all the way back down to 898, 880-ish. So anybody who wants to, you know, maybe load up on Sofi, you could check out that area. But at this point, I would pull up the Magnificent 7, but they're all going into earnings, you know what I'm saying? So I'll look at the SPY itself. Let's look at the SPY itself. And what's going on the SPY on the daily? Okay, so they're consolidating. They're in a range. They're near the top. So it's like I said, it's like any technical people, if y'all see anything that I don't see here, let me know. But you know, when you at the highs from a technical point of view, it's kind of hard to enter new trades because you're taking such a huge risk. That's why even with that IIQ call I just bought, I'm kind of prepared to get hit because I bought it at a high. So it's like I got buying power on some of my accounts, and I'm kind of waiting for a crash, as much as I hate that, because I do have active options, active shares. But in order to get more, I kind of got to wait for a crash, because I don't want to just buy a lot of this stuff on the breakout. You know, I've been seeing a lot of people in my comments asking questions about learning about stocks and options and stuff. And I always tell people it's 3 ways to trade stocks. I like to do all 3, and I mix them. You got fundamental analysis, that's study of the company's balance sheet, study of the earnings, revenue growth, EBITDA, that type of thing. Then you've got technical analysis, that's the study of these charts that I'm showing you right now. And most importantly to me is macro, because the way I feel is news overrides everything. The right type of news is not going to matter what the fundamentals say. It's not going to matter what the technicals say if you get the right type of news. For example, October 2022, ChatGPT comes out and they tell you NVIDIA makes all the chips for ChatGPT. Well, you know, I know NVIDIA is a safe company because I've been investing in it anyway, but even if I didn't, they just told me NVIDIA makes all the chips for fucking ChatGPT. It's kind of common sense. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I love macro events. That's why we're in this AI trade right now. That's why we're looking at what's going on with these semiconductors, with this data center build out, with these nuclear stocks, with these robotic stocks, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a lot of stuff we need to look at out here. Next, I'll look at Symbiotic stock. This company is supposed to be making AI robots. Once again, real small company, you know what I'm saying? They aren't necessarily profitable yet, but they could be one of those. They could be one of those. Symbiotic, Serve Robotics. It's a few more out there. There's a lot of companies that's really small that could be something. And with the Fed lowering these interest rates, we got to really look at these small caps. I know it gets a little annoying, people. And I understand we're not just talking about the Magnificent 7. We're not just talking about the Palantirs of the world, the Salesforces, the CrowdStrikes, the Taiwan Semis, ASMLs, the bigger stocks. We mess with those too. We actually try and make profits and buy those. Like I made profits off Sofi calls and bought another share of Palantir. But with these interest rates where they are, we also have to pay a lot of attention to these small cap stocks, because they've been breaking out, they've been running. And though they may not be the stock you want for the next 5 or 10 years, if you're a trader, the short-term gains can be significant. But yeah, I'm looking at this Oklo. I gotta see what this thing is gonna do, because this thing done ran too much. I mean, the Symbiotic. I'm looking at the Symbiotic right now. Looking at the Symbiotic right now. Look like they failed. They're ranging out. Let me zoom out. Oh, okay, they failed. They're ranging out. I want to see, can they break this 200 EMA and this equilibrium here? And I'll be looking for more news on that. See if there's a reason to get in that. We got to do a lot more research on these stocks, people. But, you know, that's my video for today. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you guys a quick update. Some of the stuff I got going on, some of the stuff I'm looking at, some options I'm in, some trades, some market sentiment, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And If there's anything you guys would like to see, let me know. It's your boy Steve from Pltr Investments. I'm gonna be back in the next video.